Yo, 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 what's good, Carbonation? It's your boy Tristan, aka Sriracha DFS, coming to you guys back again with another NBA DFS DraftKings Picks video for January 2nd, 2022. Now, um, yeah, the point of this video is to give you guys a breakdown of the slate. Also give you guys the best picks from each team. If you haven't already, please go ahead and like the video. Subscribe if you're new for more daily media content and our live streams. Also make sure you're in our free chat room where we discuss things DFS 24/7 all day every day. Sports betting, props, crypto, DFS for all sports are in there. Link is down in the description below if you're interested. With that being said, we have a 6-game slate on tap for Sunday. Actually, before we get right into that, let's do a little review on how yesterday went. So, course hit had a huge day on Yahoo for me, and DraftKings profit, FanDuel profit, just regular, just double up. Can't seem to get a hold of a big play. I was actually one auto porter off of taking home the FanDuel $4 max yesterday. Obviously, I wouldn't play Otto Porter over Keldon Johnson. Screw Keldon Johnson, by the way. I ended up going back to him. Worst decision of my life. Went to him in props. I got wiped in price picks. Not really wiped, but I made some back, but I was down pretty bad yesterday because of Keldon Johnson. Almost had 100 things hit. If Keldon hit his points prop, obviously in the pod yesterday I stated don't go to Keldon Johnson, but then Doug McDermott got ruled out, Keita Bates-Diop got ruled out, Lonnie Walker got ruled out. I was like, holy crap, this is a great Keldon Johnson game. This could be it. This is my redemption. He goes 2 for 13, I think in regulation, and then ends up going 4 for 18 or something like that. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Sorry, I didn't want to bring it up. Keldon Johnson, I hate you. Never touching you again. You're blacklisted. Anyways, I go Otto Porter over Keldon Johnson yesterday, and I take home 10 Gs. Obviously, that wasn't the move, just because we didn't know Otto Porter was starting. So, I'm getting there. It'll come. Luckily, I have the portal. Obviously, there's DraftKings here. There's also FanDuel one, but we are centered around DraftKings. Let's go for a little review. We had Nikola Jokic. Obviously, he didn't get there because the game became less competitive without Christian Wood and Kevin Porter Jr. If you guys haven't seen that, the drama regarding that, I would go check it out just because it's pretty funny. Christian Wood missed the COVID test and KPJ left at halftime. So, Rockets franchise is definitely down bad right now. Gafford did really well, 30-something fantasy points. Derek White smashed. Luka Garza smashed. Serge Ibaka did okay for his price tag. Kobe White did really well for his price. Cassius Stanley smashed. Devin Vassell smashed. Campazzo smashed. Keldon Johnson, like I said, screw you, Keldon. Rudy Gay did okay. Will Barton smashed. I forgot who this is. Oh, James Harden. James Harden smashed. Royce O'Neal. Royce O'Neal actually did very well for his price tag yesterday. And of course, as you go down, like I said, things get a little less. I guess they get worse as we go. The karma value, obviously, you can see them go down and down. And I mean, again, these guys, top 10, top 15, whatever it is, the top karma values usually, they always smash. They've been smashing. You've seen it in every single review that I've done for the pod. So go ahead, do the right thing, sign up, start making money, because these plays are smashing every day. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to the January 2nd slate. Enough about the New Year slate. Let's get to the couple days after the New Year. Let's still roll with it and continue our streak. So first off, Orlando at Boston. Let's get to it. Cole Anthony's out. Chuma Okeke out. Jalen Suggs, Markelle Fultz, Robin Williams. I said Robin Williams, rest in peace. Robin Lopez, Michael Carter Williams, Gravett, BJ Johnson, Eton Moore, Jonathan Isaac all out. We have Mulder as questionable and Mo Bamba as questionable. So he cleared the protocols. We're going to see if he plays tomorrow. If he does, 6K for all these dudes out. Depends on if he's on a minutes limit or not. I would assume he would be, just because Mo Bamba has been plagued by injuries in the past, and obviously it's just conditioning. But when you're tired, you're more prone to injury. So wouldn't be surprised if he's limited tomorrow. With that being said, Terrence Ross has come back, so R.J. Hampton's probably out of play. Tim Frazier's probably out of play. And again, if Mo Bamba comes back, it's a bump down to everyone. But Franz Wagner at 7K doesn't look so bad here. We'll see how much minutes Terrence Ross plays tomorrow. Obviously, there's hella guards out still, and there's a lot of usage that's still being tossed around here. So again, we want to see the news for that in their starting lineup. We got Jason Tatum as questionable for tomorrow. Robert Williams is, I believe, questionable as well. So if Tatum sits again, Jaylen Brown's going to be a great play. If Robert Williams sits, Al Horford's probably a smash. And Schroeder's back, actually. Damn, Schroeder's back. So Josh Richardson, Peyton Pritchard, Romeo Langford all take hits. Marcus Smart's still not bad at 6.4K, but I do want Tatum to be sitting before I make that decision. And besides that, I don't think I'll touch anyone else on this roster. Moving on to Indiana at Cleveland, so we have more of a definite, not a rotation, but more definite news here in this game for Indiana at least. Brogdon's out, Duarte out, T.J. Warren, Jeremy Lamb, McConnell, Keelan Martin, Isaiah Jackson all out. No one really came back from the COVID protocols, so again, Caris LeVert is a great play. Obviously, he's super pricey. Cleveland's not the matchup to really be in this situation for him. It's not fast-paced. It's a slow-paced game. Cleveland's decent at defense. They just got their bigs back, so I'm probably not touching Caris at that price. Sabonis, I'm probably not going to touch him at that price either. He has a lot of upside just because of all the players that are out, but the Cleveland Cavaliers have the Twin Towers and they have Kevin Love, so it's not like they're small. Miles Turner 6.8K might be worth in GPPs. Justin Holiday I do like for as a value play, but Torrey Craig is the guy I'm looking at. He played a ton of minutes last game. I believe he started. No, Dwayne Washington Jr. started, but he's still very, very worth. He played 30-some minutes. He's probably going to play a ton of minutes here. Brissett, 30-some minutes as well, definitely in play. Dwayne Washington Jr., he started, so he's definitely worth a GPP punt tomorrow at 3.3K if he starts again. If he starts again, I'm probably going to be on that just because of his upside. 3.3K, can't really go wrong. Moving on, Cleveland side, Garland out, Osman out, Denzel Valentine got traded and waived. Sexton out, Rubio out. I think Dylan Willer is questionable. Played 3.3 minutes, nothing really to worry about. But for here, Jared Allen 9.1K, good lottie. Probably not going to touch him at that price. Kevin Love at 7.8K, lottie. 59 fantasy points last game. What did I miss? 35 points? Good gravy. Jeez. I don't know if I'll touch him here. 7.8K, his price rose a lot. Obviously, the Atlanta matchup was primed. Atlanta was missing hella people. Defense was bad. Pace was up. But Indiana, they're missing hella people here, but the defense is a lot better. Evan Mobley, 7.5K. Probably not going to go there. Lauri Markkanen, 5.9K. Probably won't go there. He's okay in cash, but he needs to basically get those minutes. Okoro, I'm not touching that guy for the life of me. Pangos, yeah. So these guys kind of priced right. If I would play anyone here, it'd be Kevin Love or Markkanen. Anyone else I'm probably going to avoid, or maybe Mobley, maybe those two guys, but either way, I'm probably not going to target these guys at all tomorrow. Miami side, Miami at Sacramento, at least, my apologies. Miami at Sacramento, we have Bam Adebayo out, Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, Duncan Robinson, Victor Oladipo, PJ Tucker, KZ Okpala, Marcus Garrett, Markieff Morris, my bad, Udonis Haslem, and Cheatham all out, which means Yurtseven, Deadman's questionable, huh? 1 to 2 weeks. So it's been the 1 week mark. We'll probably get an update on him tomorrow. Watch out for that news, because if he's out, Yurtseven sets up for another smash play. 38 fantasy points last time. Sacramento sucks inside. And 6.5K, love that price tag for him. He should hit 35 here as a floor. Actually, no, sorry. 30 as a floor if he starts and gets his full allotment of minutes. 40 is like the ceiling in my opinion. Tyler Hero played really well last game. Kyle Lowry took a step back with Jimmy back in the lineup and Lowry there too. So I'm probably off Kyle Lowry at 8.4K. Jimmy Butler at 10K, not so bad. You know the ball's going to be funneled through him. He's going to look to score a lot because the team needs a lot of scoring right now with most of their scorers out. So Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler I like. Yurtsevin, of course, you just heard. Caleb Martin, not bad. 37 minutes last game. I do think that once he's able to put together a strong game of scoring, rebounding, and defensive stats, he'll definitely smash the price. One guy to look at tomorrow if everyone's going to be out. Kyle Guy played 23 minutes, put up 35 fantasy points. Obviously, okay, well, I take that back. I was going to say, obviously, it's not going to happen again today, but he is in a revenge game spot. He shot 6 for 8 from the field, 4 from 6 from 3. That's easily, like, it can't happen. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. The chances of it happening again are low to have that great of a shooting night again. Obviously, it depends on the player itself. Kyle Guy is in a revenge spot, though, because I think he did get drafted by Sacramento, so this is a perfect time for him to show out. I wouldn't be surprised if it happens again. Definitely worth a look in GPPs. Besides that, let's move on. Sacramento, we got Rashawn Holmes out, so that's big news. Terrence Davis is questionable. I believe he missed the last couple of games. So here, De'Aaron Fox's price down 7.2. He has taken a step back, seat back to Tyrese Halliburton, who's been commanding a ton of the usage lately. So I'm probably going to be off of Fox until it's a great matchup and he's priced right. Harrison Barnes, not going to go there. Tomorrow we're going to have to see if Metu gets inserted in the starting lineup, because if not, Marvin Bagley, I love him at this price. He should see big minutes with Rashawn Holmes out. Let's see, he played 28 minutes last night. So Bagley, Metu, Thompson all get a bump here. I'm going to be looking at who starts tomorrow and make my decision from there. Luckily, it's one of the first games of the day, so it's perfect, and we'll see from there. But those are the guys I'm looking at as of now. Phoenix at Charlotte, next game. I like how Charlotte's at home because now I could play the Phoenix side without worrying about a blowout, in hopes that the Boston, whatever happened in Boston doesn't happen again. But this could be, it could. Let's go over it. DeAndre Ayton out, JaVale McGee out, Frank Kaminsky, Jay Crowder, Abdel Nader, Dario Saric all out. Chandler Hutchinson is questionable, only played 8 minutes in his debut. Nothing to worry about here. So, with that being said, Charlotte, bad defense, fast pace, perfect matchup for the Phoenix Suns. Chris Paul's going to have to figure it out sooner or later because team's not looking right now without Ayton, without Jay Crowder, and they're going to have to figure it out. And so, with that being said, Jalen Smith is a lock for me tomorrow. I'm not sure why. It was so weird how Coach Monty Williams didn't put him in until super. Is Monty Williams in COVID protocols? I don't know. Whoever was coaching the Suns that day did not put Jalen Smith in until like very, very late in the fourth. Obviously, the game was out of hand, but still, this is a guy you want to develop. 5K for him. I love that price. Probably going to be an auto lock for me. Devin Booker, 8.5K. Love that price for him off of a really, really bad shooting night against a terrible defense in a fast-paced game. Devin Booker. Chris Paul, like I said, is going to have to figure it out. I do believe you can play both of these guys together. One of these games, both of them are going to go nuts to carry them to like a high-paced victory, and why not be today, right? So I don't mind this pairing up of Devin Booker and Chris Paul tomorrow. One of these games, like I said, it's going to go nuts. Cam Johnson at 5.4K. If he continues to start, love that price. Love his role. McCall Bridges has not done too well. He had like 12 in the first quarter, and then after that he just fell off. Hasn't done really really done too well with Ayton being out and all that stuff. He doesn't see as many open shots, and it's just, I guess, his his production does not correlate with Ayton being out, or does not coincide. I'm looking. I got the wrong words. He doesn't produce well when Ayton is off the floor, and I guess Jay Crowder, because he definitely has not been producing well as of late. Moving on to the Charlotte side, we have Miles Bridges as questionable. We'll see if his conditioning is up to shape. Same with PJ Washington. If they're both out, like looking at guys like Terry Rozier, who has been smashing without Miles Bridges. I actually hope he's out tomorrow so I could play Rozier again. LaMelo Ball, 9.5K, probably going to avoid that. Gordon Hayward, 6.9K. He's doing okay. I like Terry Rozier more. Mason Plumlee's now 5.5. I'd rather play Jalen Smith. Cody Martin had 23 minutes. Probably not going to go there. Jaden McDaniels, probably not going to go there. And yeah, Kelly Oubre in a revenge game. Could happen. I don't really doubt it, or I don't really foresee it. So I'm probably going to get off of that. So here we got Luka coming back. Dallas at OKC. Porzingis is doubtful. We're going to see how many minutes Luka is playing, because if not, this is a perfect smash spot for Luka. Yeah, so we got to see his conditioning. Obviously, he's a pretty big dude. If he wasn't doing workouts, I guess, from his COVID positive result, then I do believe he's going to see like a limitation in his minutes. We'll see tomorrow. We'll see the reports. It's an hour after lock, so it's not going to be too bad getting this news. With that being said, Luka, if he's playing mad minutes, love him. If he has no limitations, sorry, let me correct myself. With Porzingis being out, you get a bump up to Dwight Powell, Maxi Kleber. But we're gonna have to see if these guys are gonna get minute limits or not. Because if they are, it's gonna be tough to play these guys, knowing that they are gonna be limited. But if they aren't, all of them are in play, like, or at least the ones I said: Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, Dwight Powell. Yeah, so we'll see about that tomorrow. But it's gonna be weird. Oh, did not see that. Shea's gonna be out for tomorrow. COVID protocols. Josh Giddey comes back. Okay, interesting. Darius Baisley out. Is this Jerome Robinson Earl? Did I get his first name right? They're going to be out tomorrow. So with Shea being out, but Giddey being back, Lou Dort is questionable. So we're going to see if Giddey is going to play full allotment of minutes. If he does, I do like him at 7.6K. I do believe he has a pretty good upside, but of course we need to know his minutes. If Lou Dort is out, you're going to see people like Heinrich Williams get inserted in the lineup. Paul Watson, we'll see more consistent minutes. Aaron Wiggins has been performing as of late. I like that price for him, 4.1K. If Giddey is limited in any sense, I do like Ty Jerome. Moving on to the last game, Minnesota at the Lakers. This is going to be interesting because Anthony Edwards is questionable, Jared Vanderbilt both questionable, Taurean Prince, this Moses Wright guy, I think his name is Moses Wright, all questionable. I believe they all played last game. Yeah, they all played last game. How many minutes this guy see? 31 minutes, and I guess if I were to assume, sorry, I got my words jumbled up. If I were to assume they play, I don't see why they wouldn't play. They just played a night ago. And so I assume they play. With that being said, with Karl Anthony Towns, D'Angelo Russell out, and against this terrible Laker defense, well, actually, I can't say that anymore because they just whooped Portland. Obviously, Portland was down many men, but Minnesota demolished the Lakers back when they played them. So I do believe Lakers win this, but it could be competitive, and because of that, Anthony Edwards is in play. Patrick Beverley at 5.4K is in play. Vanderbilt, if he starts, plays regular minutes, is in play. How many minutes? Kramer got 15 minutes, bro. Nathan Knight also got minutes. So they played three centers last game. I don't like that at all. not at least for fantasy purposes. So I'm probably going to be off those dudes: Pat Bev, Anthony Edwards, maybe some Malik Beasley in cash. Besides that, probably not going to go anywhere else. Lakers side, LeBron is probable, I believe. Anthony Davis is out. Rajon got traded. Kendrick Nunn out. So everyone's basically back and active for this game, and I like it, obviously. But the Lakers still get a big boost because Anthony Davis is out. With that being said, if this game stays close, LeBron James, 12K, has been on a tear, absolute tear. And we're going to have to see if this game does well, because 12K, like we saw with Jokic tonight, if you played James Harden instead of Jokic, you would have probably been near a takedown. I mean, of course, with our cores, because our cores definitely hit last night in every way, shape, and form. If you played James Harden instead of Nikola Jokic, that would have been perfect. And here might be the same scenario. It's the late game hammer, and this could be a blowout situation, especially if Anthony Edwards doesn't play. Lakers could definitely smash here. So, obviously, in that blowout, LeBron James went absolute nuts. But they, like I said, they do have players coming back. But yeah, game stays close. LeBron, Westbrook, my main guys. Malik Monk is priced perfectly, in my opinion. He's obviously worth the play in GBPs because he has 30-some point upside. So maybe you can look there. And that's probably it for me. I don't think I'm going to go anywhere else. Trevor Ariza should be back. More usage goes to him from everyone else. So everyone is basically getting a bump down with all the players being ruled back in. And yeah, I mean, that's all there is to it, to this January 2nd, 2022 NBA DFS DraftKings Picks video. If you like the video, again, please go ahead, press the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I appreciate you guys all for watching. Have a good rest of the weekend. Good Sunday. Happy Sunday. And I'm out. It's been your boy Tristan, aka Sriracha DFS. Peace.